And welcome back to Steam Prison Beyond the Sea, ladies and gentlemen. It's once more made by Mom, Dr. Wildcard. Welcome you back. In the previous chapter, Cyrus here and this guy, JEVITE, the co-king of this country, have apparently been on a sort of semi-date, if you will. He seems to think of it as she seems to think that it's wrong to be rushed into things, which I suppose she has a bit of a point. A very valid point, in fact, but at the same time, with his country, people, it seems, die very early and all too often, and so he sees it as behoving everyone to live their life to the fullest in the here and now, which I suppose is also a valid point, given the circumstances of his place. And indeed, as I said in the previous chapter, no one knows when any day might be the last, any moment might be the last. And so it does indeed seem to be best to try to live life to the fullest every waking moment of every waking day and night. But still, I guess it would depend upon the circumstances and such, like it does for him. And he just said he'll answer any questions Cyrus has about him, provided he's able. This, it seems, will probably hurt him. Let me see here. Yeah, there it is. Are you confident in the ability of the sword? What? The swords here are different. I noticed that when we first met. You look like you trained very hard and you seem quite capable, are you? Well, no, if I can protect myself at least. I prefer to handle things on my own rather than hide until help arrives. Exactly, that's how it should be. Calling the cops, it takes a while for them to arrive at the scene, and so if you're armed, especially if it's in your own home, you should use the weapon as a defense mechanism. And like, if a robber comes, not necessarily to shoot first, next questions later, but to at least have your gun, because guns the American way, and therefore for me the only way, have that on you as a warning to them. Just saying. Do you often have to defend your land? On occasion. This country has been on shaky ground for a while. People, am I right? I do enjoy it though. If anyone leads a song, that is indeed true. But in some cases it's necessary. I guess that's not the sort of thing I should say to someone holding a sword, is it? Swords aren't just tools for fighting, you know. Simple like to fighting one. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. With a gun, that could be like it was as President Theodore Roosevelt, of course, as his name said, speak softly and carry a big stick, and that means basically to be armed. Carry a big stick means be armed, but not necessarily have to use it. The speak softly part, but have it there just in case. I see. So am I confident in your ability with the sword? I can't believe that was your first question. Should I have asked something else? No, it seems perfect for you. Although that's just my impression. I don't know if it's actually true. Just tell me everything you can, until I'm sick of it, until I want to know more about you. Interesting. I had fun today. It was nice to change of pace. Thank you. Oh, you're finally back. Yeah. I told you I had urgent business to discuss. Why didn't you run away? I didn't run away. Just need exercise to get my blood flowing. I've come up with a great idea. I can't wait for you to hear it. Really? Of course. Would I lie to you? Don't answer that. But I'm not so responsible I would abandon such important matters. Sorry to cut this short, but I need to go. Thank you for today. I'll see you later. Of course. Good luck with your work. I stood with my closed door framing without a brief sigh. There was a mistake with pals with him. My instincts were right. Shouldn't have taken time out of Eva's busy day. Though we did discuss Cain and Abel's attitudes toward family values, mainly love. Even a brief discussion like that would have been useful information in the highest, wouldn't it? So sure now. Legislature will be the judge of what's useful or not. My job is to record my experiences. Hey, everyone can be useful somehow, and not thinking for herself. I mean, I know that was ingrained into her from pretty much the start, pretty much day one, but still, she's old enough to know by this point that she should be thinking for herself. At least as I see it anyway, she's old enough to know that. I went back to my room and wrote everything down that happened today. That one week, compassion she came through the fog. Monarchy, the desert culture, the way people live. Gathered enough information to at least a day pouring over. I was no expert. I couldn't give any kind of details to houses. But the other day in town was the public biggest impression. With the hustle and bustle of the city, I'd been hoping to interview people about the views of the monarchy. First, I thought they would respect their king like the people in advised me for and follow St. June. The more I questioned them, the more I found people generally parasite themselves and the political system existed only to maintain order. Thriving markets full of busy shopkeepers spread out before me in sweltering heat. Among them, a gentle smiling face of a man with silvery hair hanging out of vegetables caught my attention. He began walking toward me the moment our eyes met. Apparently he used to work in the palace. According to him, I had clothes of the highest quality like those worn by the royal family. Discerning I could pick them out in an instant. When he found out we wanted to learn more about the monarchy, he actually began citing a very interesting anecdote. Cadio? You haven't seen it before? It's an evil creature that devours benevolent soul. That king was a good ruler. That's why Cadio killed him. He was a con man who made even time for the likes of me. It's such a pity. This thing only devours, but now what? What about the rest of us? It seems all very picky. Good luck seeing the monster on its diet. That's a point. He eats pretty much nothing but candy and other kinds of sweets. Shut up. It's normal to eat vegetables. If you're a little kid, maybe. Just saying. It seems like the people here don't give much thought to the royal family. Was there a period of unrest during the transition of power after the previous king died? There was a bit. Maybe the old king just had a big presence, but these ones saw the star out in the crowd. They passed away. There was an ominous hush over everything. The country itself had died. I wept and went into mourning. After that, there were feasts everywhere, celebrating the day king. These fighters settled down after a few cycles of grief and revelry. Now here we are, with the two kings no one cares about. Here we are, which reminds me of the song Here We Are, the True Love. Didn't even understand that I actually wrote lyrics to. I'll put the lyrics video in the description, the link to that. The two kings of property looking in their own way. Two carry on the legacy of their king. They remain in the shadows even if they're burned up with the light. It's such a shame. All families were raised to scare evil. Speaking of the royal family, what are your thoughts on the Queen Mother? I saw us roundabout telling townspeople the other day. Oh, that was a remarkable one. No one mourned harder than she when her beloved died. As she stands with the people to help us move on forward together. That's why there's so many things who think the King JEVITE of the country. Huh? I thought we were talking about the Queen Mother. King JEVITE, him. Don't you know King JEVITE is the Queen Mother's son? Wait, the other king? Dream he has a different mother? Some investigations you've got there. You haven't learned anything, have you? Just goes to how different people are. King Dream was the son of the old king's first lady wife. His mother is not the same as King JEVITE. Historically, women have had no power in this country, so there has been swirls of support behind King JEVITE as the son of the Queen Mother. Stop keeping his voice inspiring me to conduct more interviews with the townspeople about the royal family. As a result, I confirmed that JEVITE, as well as the Queen Mother, were a good deal more popular than the King Dream. Although it pained me to be gossiping about him Allan lately. People were so supportive of the Queen Mother that once or twice I even heard baseless accusations like King Dream had something to do with the late King's death. I didn't care because how fun of rumors during my time at the police academy. Despite culture's differences, this felt too familiar to me. I smiled bitterly. I want to gather as much information as possible. Now I was having doubts whether there was any value in prying into the royal family's internal affairs. It feels like sticking my nose into other people's businesses. It's not a good feeling. This is work though, I have to stay detached. Oh, look how the buggy repair's going. Not great. Can't get my hands on any tool using the desk. Can't even find raw materials. Without it, we're not flying anywhere. Or driving either, I guess. Can't imagine anything worse than being stranded in that fog. So what do we do? Just leave the rest of us here? No way. Maybe dying completely by referring to death. It's too hot here. The poor machines can't take it. You always jump to conclusions. I may not have anything right now, but I'll come up with something eventually. Probably. Can't say for certain? I never do that unless I'm 100% sure. I feel like you claim stuff all the time though. No, well, I won't say anything. Anyway, I think we can use this. The mechanical carrier pigeon? That marks 1 week since we left, right? People probably starting to get a little worried that we haven't come back yet. If we use the carrier pigeon, I can put those fears to rest and stay in my location. I guess that will filter something out. Could you be more specific than that? Afraid not. But if I send a message saying help, I'm in trouble, he's bound to find a way to come here with crawling his dog. I mean, he wouldn't actually crawl, that has all about image. Anyway, we've got a line of communication, so if you have anything to say, feel free to use it. I don't really have anything. Me neither. What about you, Cyrus? Let me think. There's probably something since I have the opportunity. Try limit yourself to 1 page. This thing has a long way to travel. I'm worried about fuel. You'll probably be alright though. Okay, keep it short. Is that right? Interesting. Now, all of these have been done before, and I don't think... Yeah, I'm damn near certain that there really isn't anything that affects how things go on. Oops. Go over the house one more time. Through the house during the dead, freezing at night. The change of temperature really surprised me. And it's Tigog. Okay, great. I'll deliver the cell. Fly away. I do so wish I could do the thing for the original Dragon Ball Z theme song, but I worry that even if I just use those 3 notes, I'll probably get a copyright strike. Well, actually, not the original one, the one translated to English. Even though, interestingly enough, in the original one, they do have that part done in English about fly away. So I thought it's cool. What do we do if that thing fails across the desert? Damn, my communication is severed, but don't worry, I know it will come. You can surface it? Might be annoying sound, but that's just kind of guy he is. So, what do we do until it gets here? The usual? I feel bad about relying on JEVITE's hospitality so much. So I was thinking we might find a way to get back to this country. Get back, Allan. Without our ability, of course, I am not needed. They've been providing and caring for us, which at least return their kindness. I like that idea. Not sure what I can do, but I'll try to figure out something. You're such a sucker. Fine, I'll help out too. It's not my nature to let other people take care of me. Hey, you're thinking about how I let out take care of me, aren't you? That's different. I ever asked for his help. I didn't say anything. The caterpillar's on its way. It seems like it's time to say goodbye and go back to the separate rooms. What is it? The cream of the pay the rest of you visit? When she's supposed to? When? Not sure. Guess it depends on the person. My case was last night. Last night? What for? Hell if I know. She invited me for a drink, but I didn't feel like joining me, so I completely declined. Spend time face to face like that with someone I just met would have been torture. She couldn't have picked the worst person from cultural exchange. Thought she would go to see the rest of you too. But apparently not. So why was it only me? Who knows? We all saw when JEVITE was showing up around town. You're saying you met with her recently, personally? Hardly. She came to everyone, I didn't know who she was until she explained herself. And when I declined, she just played sit next time, left without pressing the issue. I have no idea what she wanted. She likes daddy and Pat? I wonder. Oops, I hate when that happens. Now let's see. I didn't do this one before, so maybe she likes you, did she? What? Just speaking as a possibility. She fell in love with you at first sight. Makes sense she was come to visit you. Sounds plausible enough, but him? I know, right? And it's hardly the type that any lady would fall in love with. Is actually, he's a total bastard. Don't point your finger at me. People fall for me all the time. I just have to be exceptionally handsome. If while you're inside, Max, you're outside. Exactly what I was just saying. See, you didn't miss it. Exactly. They say they have never blessed you twice. Well, it seems like everyone ever says it's like this. Yeah, sorry I couldn't be more helpful. It's not your fault. At the time I was more concerned with shutting the door than they were intent on what to play. We can't ignore her due to her stats, but we should probably be on guard around here. I read a book once long ago that said you can't trust food with a sweet scent. Was this from your private collection? Yes, it was. He doesn't even try to hide it. Edgar, you can illustrate a wall book once in a while. I'll have you know I read medical text all the time. Wow, it's worse than I thought. What's wrong with that? Knowledge is power. You of all people should know that, being an information broker. Several days later. Blank found my brought this me from heights with food and cover to cover with my notes. She might have given me 3 extra scrolls to ensure I could keep it up my request. So on the second one now, I'm probably more than halfway through. Couldn't tell if I was happy or aware. My breath suddenly paused in midair. Written everything I know about the cultures next to me. Mom up here. Thought I made a bold list of how to learn from the old shopkeeper in towns and the people working in the palace. But those were just the opinions of outsiders, and no real story. Looking at the royal families and institutions sounds though. To put it in perspective, it would be like some troublemaker from the heights asking the only questions at the temple. It's going to be eagerly. So that's our first expedition. I'll probably have enough for now. Well, because I would probe deeper, would know what I might discover. I'll talk with JEVITE about it. If he answers no, he answers no. I never understand when people say like stuff like that, like it is what it is, or whatever will be, that kind of thing. It just seems so redundant, just saying it. JEVITE, are you there? Maybe it's out. JEVITE? What? Who is it? Queen Mother. Seeing her in town and had a pretty good sense of her personality from the rumors and stories I first heard, I recognized her. But it was my first time speaking directly to her, and my words caught my throat. I wonder if I was feeling ignorant. All the information swirling around my head was making it difficult to speak. Mother, I told you I was going out. See? She's waiting for me. Oh, I guess I might as well. Allow me to introduce you, Mother. This is Cyrus. She's one of the people who came from across the fog. Cyrus, this is my mother, the king's wife. That is to say, the Queen Mother. It seems like JEVITE had to make an official introduction even though I already knew who she was. I'm guessing her intentions are now slightly. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Cyrus. I've been curious about your Cask, but I must say you seem surprisingly normal. Despite her supposed curiosity, I didn't detect much interest in her voice. She had already paid a visit to Edgar, but apparently that didn't want her attention. Actually, that reminds me. The Queen Mother, I apologize for Edgar's behavior the other day. Oh? You apologize? Do you apologize? What did he do? It seems you have declined an invitation to drink with the Queen Mother. Is this true, Mother? Well, it's rather embarrassing. You see, I heard from one of the families he was a doctor. So I thought it might possess us and rejuvenate essence. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm still a woman. It's going to remain beautiful until the end of time. I see. I guess I should be surprised. I'm sorry, Cyrus. I'm in the middle of something right now. We can talk later. No, I was just leaving. I'll keep past the time anyway. I'll wait for me to keep my presence done. Spending time with the young lady. I appreciate your consideration. I'm glad the two of you got the chance to meet one. The mother gave a slight bow and began leisurely walking toward the back of Gina's room. Decorative bells on her clothes jingled as she moved. Reminds me of in Cask Amontillado by the undisputed master of horror in literature, Edgar Allan Poe, more importantly, an army vet, hence I salute them just because his name. He, in the Cask of Amontillado, the starring character's friend, to put it in quotes, had been wearing bells on his cap that jingled. I'll put the link to that description by reading that, because that's an awesome story. Lurid tale of revenge. Hands by the sound of a closing door. This room has several hidden entrances. We typically use that one over there. I see. It makes sense as a precautionary measure. There's only one way in and out. You could easily get trapped in here. That's right. Probably the charge of Cyrus crazy, though. It's much easier for me to safe away. Rejuvenating medicines, huh? My group and I were discussing life issues reached out to strategy. I never thought it'd be that. She was even blushing. I feel so guilty. What's the matter, JEVITE? No, it's nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? Can I do something for you? I'm not sure if it's appropriate if I task this, but for example, I want to cure my country's monarchy. Monarchy? I'm on that from the basis of my time here, but I want to ask someone from the royal family directly. Looking for the inside story, huh? Is it too much to ask? No, it's not like I have anything I want to hide. Just for that I might have trouble explaining things that seem obvious to me wouldn't necessarily be for you. I don't really know how much about how other countries run, so is it okay if I use Canadians for my reference point? Of course. Thank you so much for indulging me. Don't thank me yet. Still worried I won't be able to answer all your questions. Alright, I'm going to jump straight to the nation's fabric. This country is born in the aftermath of the sea that. See that? Do you not have that word? It means swelling waters. Oh, that's why. That sounds like it'd be the Great Flood. I want to cover the whole world. Yes, exactly. We were affected by it just like everyone else. When the sea level began, people were in panic, landing came able to build a great ship and gave themselves it. Let's see here. Because we already have done that several times over. Don't know if anything. Alright, yeah, this isn't anything new either. Mortal? At least I think. I can't be true, can it? I mean, I know the story is far-fetched, but that's just unbelievable. Though I guess legends tend to be that way. Didn't seem to take Satan seriously. Without any proof, I just looked down like I could change his mind. So in my frustration, I began to ask him questions that had been bubbling up inside me. You described your moniker as his Rex's testing, but right now the two of you and Charles not one. Could you explain again to me what this came to be? Of course, but it's really not that complicated. In this country, the ruler can name whoever they would like as a successor. In theory, a slave can become a king, if nominated. The late king died without choosing a successor. That was unprecedented, so there's some debate, but historically kings have been succeeded by their biological children, so we decided that we should follow that tradition. From Mars, he had 2 children. That was birth order and ability. My elder brother was the most obvious choice. So-called Queen Mother Camp was elected to support this, however, so the 2-queen system was agreed upon. I see. So I learned from the old shopkeepers have now fought on real now. 2 kings may have been officially in charge, but the Queen Mother's influence behind the scenes was far from negligible. What do you think will happen going forward? America remains split. Well, the current system is unstable and will probably fail before long. Any form of leadership that comes to a screeching halt each time 2 people disagree is a very healthy or productive entity. But as which of us would inherit the throne, my wife's older brother is the lady cabinet. Although it's hard to know for sure. Like I said, this is unprecedented. For now, the king lived longer. If these chosen successors never would be in his house. It's a whole part of the gift. No, a monarchy, such as the king living up behind the palace wall, you have to lead the people, just the moon illuminates the darkness, provide them, just as the sun gives life to the crops. Your body belongs to your country from before you're born till after you die. Now, does that clarify things though? Yes, I know it's a cliche, but it sounds like a lot of pressure. Taxes, they shouldn't exist there, but yeah. Besides, it would be much worse to keep your country fall. So my only choice is to get my life preserved. Now that didn't sound like me at all. It actually sounded respectable. Please don't credit my name if you put that in your notes. I'm not so sure that's true. I think it's like you to face your responsibilities head on like that. I appreciate the sentiment. My brother's more serious to these things. I wish I could find a way to subdue to just quietly step down. Like eloping with someone, for instance. Say, Cyrus, are you mad at me? Well, what? Of course we couldn't remain here. I guess the neighboring countries are also out of the question. We're seeing ducks of the royal family, which means your country will be best. No one there who knows who I am. I think you're afraid of me. Well, what do you say? I'm pretty sure I did this shit. Yeah. Why could I have expressed my reservations clearly? For some reason, words wouldn't come. It's because my chance to pay him back for everything he's done. Couldn't say. Something's holding me back and I didn't know what. Well, I assumed you'd flat refuse. You actually considered? I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer. Well, my humble opinion, if you like me, you should just refuse. I'll get my hopes up otherwise. The question doesn't have a right or wrong answer. Listen to your feelings. Now, if this is a bargaining tactic on your part, you owe my respect. Well done, naughty girl. Naughty girl? That wasn't my intent at all. I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable. Oh, stop. You don't have to act so polite. It figures you would do it on purpose. Of course, that's naughty in its own right. I don't mind. If anything, it makes me even more interested. But I love someone with you would probably make things easier on my brother. Don't say that. He'd be so worried. No, he wouldn't. That guy can stand me. Not sure if I was told, but he and I have different mothers. His mother, the queen, died before I was born. mother and his father too. So sad. Tell me about it. Man has a curse on his head. He's been unlucky from the moment that he was born. Growing up, others showered me with affection, but he ignored him. I could never have a normal conversation with him when I was older. Before that, a lot happened. Sad, I kept my distance from him. It was innocent, but still cruel. Someone found me just as bothersome in his own way, though. To us, nothing was a disagreeable child who threatened his position. We were fierce-spirited. Meanwhile, he was always taking responsibility, guarding cost to himself. It was very hard to become a wise king. And yet, somehow his half-wit brother ended up taking the throne alongside him. He used to be one reading the wars, not me. I think the Lich King's death was... King JEVITE, there you are. King Dream summoned you. Whoops, bad timing. Okay, I'll be right there. You think the King's death? What? Nothing, forget it. Everything we spoke of here, including what I just said now, must be enough between us, okay? Cause and rest if anyone knew. Understand. Be the word. Good girl. I'll see you out, Cyrus. That's going to be the end of this chapter. To keep this from getting too long, so if you do want to do it, ladies and gentlemen, please consider subscribing. I'll back very well.